Extinction. It's one of those natural parts of an ecosystem that every single animal in our past has fallen to, and every single animal in our future will fall to. It's estimated that over 99.9% of all life that has ever existed on Earth is now extinct. That's roughly 5 billion species. Extinction can happen due to simple stuff like habitat loss, poor reproduction of an animal, or natural disasters. But sometimes it's due to us. It's humans. Humans have been laying their grubby little hands all over animals since we have walked on this planet. We have been sending them back to the lobby as long as we have been alive. And these animals need to be talked about. Humans do this a lot where we just do something terrible and then we just pretend like it never happened and never talk about it. So first up, we have the Steller sea cow. Yes, a dead-ass cow that swam fully aquatic in the water. God, that's such a shitty joke. I gotta cut that out. Hydrodamalis gigas was a very large aquatic animal, mammal specifically. It was very closely related to manatees. Now, these were very big saurians, bigger than normal. So this helped them live in really cold water like the Bering Sea, where they ate kelp and seaweed. These animals like to stay at the surface of the water and they were very friendly to humans, so that made it really easy pickings for them to just get fucking murdered. The hunting of these animals were fast and wasteful. The population starting at 1741 was 2,000 animals. At 1768, we had 0 left. That's 27 years for them to kill the entire species. Next up, we have a personal favorite of mine coming from down under Australia. We have the thylacine. Now, the Tasmanian tiger is an extinct marsupial that lived in the absolute hellscape that was Australia. So yes, even though it looks like a dog, it is more related to other marsupials, just like everything else in Australia. These were shy animals that mainly hunted at night, either alone or with a pair, eating animals like kangaroos and other marsupials and even rodents and small birds. But when the British started to set up farms, they feared that the thylacines would eat all of their sheep and livestock, so they started a bounty on them. A literal bounty to just kill all of them. There was 5,000 thylacines until 1840 when that hit was put on them. And the killing of these animals were happening even before the bounty was put on it, because from 1830 to 1820, 3,500 thylacines were murdered. Now, since these animals were shy and almost always alone, they were pretty easily captured and put in zoos or just murdered. The last thylacine died in a zoo in 1936. Wow, that sure is fucking depressing, I know. But don't worry, don't worry. We have hopes, well, the scientists have hopes that they will be bringing it back eventually, hopefully, using DNA. I think they're trying to, like, insert its DNA into some other marsupial rodent thing. So hopefully, I don't know, the world's looking up, I guess. Now, lastly, I could not have a video about extinct animals caused by humans without talking about the fucking dodo bird. Dead as a dodo, dead as my channel. Now, these flightless birds absolutely covered the island of Mauritius at the Indian Ocean. I mean, they were absolutely fucking everywhere. They're closely related to pigeons, and that's how we think they got there. They were just a group of pigeons that just got to the island and then evolved after that. And with this lack of predators, they lost the need to fly, and they also got massive. Well, you know, until the most apex predator of all time, fucking humans, joined the party. Let's fucking go. They were pretty easy prey for the Portuguese and the Dutch, with the Portuguese coming in at like 1507 and the Dutch coming in at 1598. But yeah, once they found them, they were pretty easy to kill. I mean, you could literally just go up to them, bonk them with the fucking hammer behind their head, and they would just die. Like, they had no sense of survival. They had no sense of nothing. Now, as much as a look into a past can be a little depressing, but mostly interesting, there is a little bit of a pointlessness to it because it's in the past. There almost feels like there's no point of talking about it because we're only going to be looking towards the future. But if you don't look at what our past has done, then we will fuck up the future. And the reason I'm saying this is because we are killing the animals on our planet today. There are countless of iconic animals, elephants, tigers, gorillas, whales. All of these animals are endangered. They're endangered as fuck, and we are doing nothing about them. In a couple years, our grandkids will not be able to see a goddamn tiger at the zoo. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support. Every single person who watches this video means the world to me, whether you're negative or not. I don't really know how to wrap this video up except for, Extinction is not cool, guys.